Hello, hello everyone, and welcome back. BogMod here. I believe I got my puffer fish. Oh, no, no. There we go. Nope, it's fast travel. There's that button. There's too many buttons, too many screens. Puffer fish, good. Good, good, good. I do have it. Alright, which means it is time for us to progress the plot. And do I have the spicy... Yeah, dude. Good, good, good. Alright, let's advance the plot. Run, Rean, run! I want to go... yeah. We're gonna go check out the giant statue of the giant divine entity. Da-da-da. There we are. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Still dead, I see it. It is Grace! Hi, Grace.
They don't call this one of the Highlands' most famous sites for nothing. Talk about statuesque. Literally. Maybe I'll start a listicle of the Empire's best views when I get back to the office.
Is that you, Grace?
Hi, Grace.
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
I've been waiting for you, Class 7. And you, Divine Blade. Congrats on the upgrade from Ashen Chevalier.
Gaius said there was another visitor, but he kept Who a surprise. So it was you.
I was just as surprised to find her in Nord, believe me.
Yeah.
How did you make it to the Empire with Crossbell occupied?
The only way I could have. I wasn't in Crossbell when the occupation went down. Around just before the ceremony started, I got an interesting lead through the Orbal net.
Oh yeah, I do remember that coming up. We remember that there was like, I'm gonna leave that to you, Reans.
So I left coverage of the actual signing to the others and jumped on the next train to Erebonia. Thinking on it now, I'm honestly not sure if I'd call that good or bad luck.
I can imagine. This must all be very hard for you.
I'm wondering if her getting a lead was all part of a massive conspiracy.
But I've never been one for sitting around sulking when life throws me a curveball. There's gotta be a role for me to play in sorting all this out. The best thing I can do is get out there and take action. I wouldn't be much of a journalist or a Crossbellin if I didn't.
That's the Grace we all know so well. Yeah, I mean, Lo and Randy are made of tough stuff, and there's Grace. People from Crossbell really are built different. So what's this lead you're talking about? Yeah, I agree with Kurt. It's got to be something big for you to leave a historic moment like the signing ceremony to someone else. Oliver and his wife had gone missing during their honeymoon, the courageous two and all. I don't know. Crossbell finally getting their independence of a sort, because remember, they're actually a goon of the church in the papers. Feeling it would involve that. Yeah. Oh, and a tip two, no less. Guess the fact you're here in Nord of all places mean you found some clue to their whereabouts? Clan Black were set in the area where the royals went for their honeymoon. The Eben Defense Force. Thassamir so much. I will take that bet. She's pissed at following up on both leads. We've been in the past yesterday, though. If they're really here, they're good at covering their tracks. But there's no smoke without fire. There's clearly something here in the Highlands. At least on my conviction, on my reporter's instincts. Yeah, she's got good instincts for this sort of thing. Oh, look, they got their horses in the background. Nodding their heads in sequence. Or... not in sequence. Synchronized movement. Just wish you well with the rest of your investigation. Although, I have to say, Grace, I don't know if you're all that good. This is a dangerous spot. Are you safe for all the monsters? Class 7? Yeah, if you're asking who, we'd refuse. They're still on horseback. Fear to their safety. Yeah, okay. Continue our investigation. Sound like we should go around the southern part of the Highlands too. Indeed, that area seems less likely given that it has military facilities, but the truth could have been under our noses all along. Yes, what if those watchtowering boys are in cahoots, much like those other soldiers back in Heimdall were? I mean, I wonder how the Lieutenant Colonel's investigation going. Yeah, he went to the watchtower. Give him a call, Kurt. He's not going to answer, I bet. Ah, can't get through. Perhaps a little further away. I want to use the round of 7. There's no point in dwelling on it. Just have to explore the southern highlands while making for the watchtower ourselves. Let's look at the stone circle and the triangle rock that we passed on the way here too. Alright. Anything new to talk to us about? There. And the hammer used to repair the fencing. Is his baggage? Yeah. What's there? About our food stockpile. Look at them go. They're perfectly in sync. Well. Started first, but eventually came around on Toma. We've been standing there. It's just mere you guys watching us. We like to watch. Parrish thought, oh, to be young again. Oh, Sarah, you're in your mid-20s. Let's get to know Toma better. Gazing longingly at you. Does anyone else feel like someone is gazing longingly at you, or is it just me? I know you best explain the islands, alright? Alright. Oh yeah, let's take our nap. Hey, Mr. Wurzel. Smoothly, yep. Dinner. Some meat stewing with herbs from the Highlands. Ooh. The traditional Northern dishes I've heard so much about. I can hardly wait. Yeah. We want to get back here so we can... We don't want to save the prince and the princess. We want to eat our dinner. That's more important. We have our priorities right. I have to agree. Take a quick nap. Power nap, and very important. Power nap! Anyway, I'm totally pooped from all that horseback riding. I'm going to mind. I'm going to take it easy. Alright. Grace is okay. Stay with an adult. But Grace is like danger walking, isn't she? It's not for guest here, so it's not like I don't think she ever really got into dangerous situations before. I don't know. Norton actually came to the summit to get our perspective on everything that happened. There will be no clue why when he looked back on it. So he said writing on it with the horrors of the war would be his way of repenting for it. Oh, if only people would tell him, you don't need to repent, sir. An evil supernatural force invaded your brain and changed the way you think. You are a victim in this, not a monster. Nielsen, so he's reporting another country now. It's nice that the sparks come back. I do think they didn't fully consider the ramifications of the prior game and what they decided to set up when they were writing the lines for this one. Because the more we talk about people being all like, oh, I was a monster during the war, I gotta make up for all the bad things I did, and the heroes stay quiet about it, it makes the heroes look worse and worse. Now, but sure. Oh yeah, check the shop, see if there's anything fun to buy. 5 died well it said. Ooh. 100 more strength. It's 200 less defense, though. Maybe I'll not. Alright. Time to leave and go on south. It's your events. Sir, be afraid. Proceed! My magic mirror is shining. What's happening? Alright. So now I guess we've got to do Lloyd. Lloyd's route. Do. Open a new screen. So I know what to do. Oh, we got Wazzy in the group.
Oh, there it is!
St. Ursula Medical College.
We should be safe to dock. I don't see any signs of the Ebon Defense Force.
Then we're good to go.
Dry land. It doesn't take that long. Servants outside the city. Feeling pretty cocky, if you ask me. They might retaliate against Armoric after the last run. That never happened either. It's like he doesn't even see us as a threat. Or maybe Lloyd. Just gonna put this out there. There's some actual other entire reason everything is happening. And it's nothing about really taking over the country or the world. But I guess you shouldn't look deeper out. That requires it to be his undoing. Isn't that right, Kia? You don't know him. But I'm still kind of worried about Risha. Yeah, so am I. Armorica after the ancient battlefield.
I'm so sorry. I just don't know what came over me. How could I ever think of betraying you like that?
It's a magic curse. It is literally a mind-altering curse that changes your mind.
It's okay, San-san. You can't keep blaming yourself. If anything, I should have known something more was wrong.
Tell her what happened, Risha. Tell her the truth.
I'm a terrible friend for not realizing that you were struggling so badly or being manipulated. And Elia means the world to me. I should have been able to tell something was amiss. Risha.
You're dealing with literal magic. Nope.
Thank you all for coming
Guess we're not
to our
telling.
aid. I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't shown up when you did. Really, thanks.
So I guess Shan-Shan's just gonna keep thinking, I was a monster and a terrible person for what I did to my friend.
Don't mention it. Glad we could make it in time. The one you should be thanking is Zeit. We were looking into what the EDF was up to when he told us that you
I'm
were
gonna
in
keep
danger.
calling him Zeet.
Did he now? Still, it's not like you to be modest, Wazzy. We really do appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for rescuing us, Sight. You were a hero back there. And I've been way overdue for one of these.
She's gonna hug him. Yeah, the hugs.
That you have. My apologies for not returning after the operation.
You're so flaky, Sight. Do you realize how long it's been?
You know, he probably doesn't fully understand human perspectives of time.
Tio and I have been waiting for you to show up again all this time, you know?
He's like a super immortal angel, maybe? He's a divine beast.
My apologies. As a holy beast, there are limits to how much I can interfere. I am astounded at just how much you all have grown. The children of man truly do grow apace.
We'll take your word for it. It would be nice to think I've grown a little, yeah.
I'm just overjoyed to see you again. You were sorely missed, Zeit.
Yes, it's good to be back.
Using the scriptures. Funny to think I'd be in the presence of one so soon after returning to the church. The congregation for them washed its faces when we first reported to them about Zeet. Losing their shit. Who ever heard of a holy beast moonlighting as a police dog? Oh, did you tell them how we killed one? Oh, one of them's Hyla pretending to be a witch. That's for the most part. Sounds like his contract doesn't apply anymore. Thinks he's nearly as weird as hearing you talk about church stuff, Wald. Yeah, I agree. You should be in jail. So should your terrorist friend there. A lot of people that should be in jail but don't because they're protagonists. Talk, you folks ready to get down to business? I found it sounds like you guys already know where you're headed. Yeah, the Reinford military factory to the west. Figured in the last few days, right? Okay. This ever sold out to being manufactured. They were able to bring so many to Crossbell's borders without anyone noticing. The government or Reinford group would have I don't know. The Reinford group's done some pretty amazingly shady things over the years. I mean, even when they were technically on the side of quote-unquote good business, they were happy to make WMDs that were entirely designed for mass civilian destruction. If it's connected to... So there's Amalgius for manufacture of the war. Because the Black Workshop's tech was gone for good, though. I mean, there's no reason to think that. Why would they think that? Why would you think that, Major Arundel? And worse, it looks like they've made some improvements, too. So much from here on out, so that's bad news. Mask Illy wearing also looks like workshop tech, too. Mind control masks. 100% I've out of control room. When you don't have enough antagonists, magical curses that change people's minds, and masks are the way to go as a writer. Because then you can be like, aha! I'll just fall back on all of my established characters, and I don't have to worry about figuring out reasons why they act the way they do, because mind control. Searching this factory and finding some soldats, and maybe we'll fill in some blanks of what's going here. And on Rufus. Yeah. Village. We're in the northwest, or in the northeast. Let's see. No, there's some open plains right there. You just, yeah, go south, you crisscross through the forest. You're crawling all over the place. When you're Merkaba either. Maybe we should be the squads guarding it. But they're using more advanced anti-air radar than the CTF was back in the day. Camouflage. Oh no, there's super advanced church stealth airships. Aren't as super advanced as they once were. There. And the Imperial Army doesn't have toys that good. I guess that's where the Black Workshop factory comes to play again. St. Ursula. This happens to go my head's on an orbital boat. He's across Lake Elm, and we see Ursula on the other side. The factory from there. Yeah, that works. With this, thanks to the Elector. Your course is set, then. I will leave this land's crisis in your hands for the time being. Oh, you're gonna leave us again? I'm afraid so. There's something else I must take care of. But fear not, I too am part of the SSS. So it was only a matter of time before we meet again. Alright, take care, Zeet. Yes, we shall. So here I want to look after my grandfather. Oh, Ellie. But fair enough. Needs your support, but you do make a good point. Cecile's worried about the hospital. She thinks her service here is more needed at the moment. Yeah, take care of your granddad. Good old Speaker McDowell. Thank you, Cecile. I appreciate that. I didn't get my connections, a large group is going to be able to sneak to the factory. It's on the boat. Makes sense for some of us to stay behind and protect the village as
In
we
that
gather
case,
info.
I'd like to stay here as well.
Hi, Risha.
Are you sure, Risha?
That makes sense. You evaded her attack for the most part. But weren't you still injured?
Yes. Please forgive me, everyone. I just need a little time. I'm still not ready to face up to what happened to Ili and Sansan just yet.
They really get all worked up over their friends being mind-controlled, treating it as if their friends are somehow doing this of their own will? It's kind of weird. I mean, maybe somebody knows the explanation for why they kind of treat them like, oh no, why would Ilya do this? You know why. She's got a mind control mask on. She's under control of her actions. Don't get worked up about thinking it's some sort of betrayal. They are betraying you.
And that's perfectly fine. If that's your decision, then we respect it.
That's right. I'm sure you'll be able to find your way forward. And I'll be happy to have your help here in the meantime.
I'd be happy to help.
A lot of people are staying here, so that means I have to go with Lloyd. Yeah, where's this coming from? It's going to be dangerous. What's going to be ready for us? So I want to help gather info for us. I was back with my order like I always do. Looks like you know, I'm going to disagree with you, Kia. It makes a little more sense for you to... I mean, if we were going to pretend for a second that you're just a normal child, it would make sense for you to say. But you are a magic demigod, even though maybe you got rid of your powers. Maybe. Or maybe you set everything up beforehand. We just don't know. So let's bring her along. She's got magic luck, I think came up in Cold Steel 4. Well, he's coming along. Oh yeah, his stigma. That is his divine magical soul power from the goddess. You know, divine miracles. We have you both. Counting on you, Wazi. You too, Kia. What does he take your own advice when it comes to trusting her a little more? Make sure to back Lloyd up with everything you've got, Kia. You bet I will. Well then, your odds of success are rising by the minute, aren't they? However, keep your chins up and your eyes facing forward. Never look behind you. Never ever. Never consider the past. Optimistic me. The future easily beats standing still. Or sunshine, you're pumping. Yeah, your old Semite said after your fight yesterday, too. Might help you sort things out. Call it a hunch. Factory tour, Bannings. May the goddess be with you.
We'll cut things short for today. Enjoy your freedom while you can and have fun struggling against the inevitable. You're helpless to stop us, now that you've lost your way.
Yeah, I don't know what that was supposed to mean. The lost one go back to signing mommy? No idea. Do they mean the fact that Kia rewrote the timeline and you should be dead? Maybe. So that's what we need to do here. Yeah, good to help. Everyone else is working to help us. Illusions shattered. Okay. The sea fled here too. Might come across a more familiar face or two among them. Yeah. Tag along slot. How do I do it again? Is it... Party menu. That's probably the one. Hi, Princess! I don't know what the tag-along slot is. You came here by a boat of all things. Don't worry, the idiot hasn't shown their face around since the occupation. Can't rule out they'll come here eventually. Everyone's a little on edge. Going off for counseling. For its neurology department, but now it's psychology department too. So this person in charge of it. She's not here, so we're not accepting new patients right now. Constantly want them? Okay. Can I go? Oh, I think they. Oh, they got rid of my fishing spot. Hey, buddy. Hi, Tony. My friend's here, but she's the only one. Ooh. You're gonna decipher sore eyes. Everyone's been worried about what we'll do if the EDF storms here. But your friend, she should be somewhere in the hospital's main building right now. It's probably Tio. Yeah. Stay in suspense a little longer. Le Lectier Inn. Get my stew. Tasty, tasty. What do we got? Ooh. One of those, and one of those, and one of those. That should be enough. I don't know. Feed all those other mouths. The kitchen's going to be busy all night. These have been lending a hand. Okay. Your refreshments hand out to the others. Now that's the spirit. Times like those call for a little self-destruct to keep your mind off things. You know what? I think now that we're here, I think this makes a great point to take a short break. Yeah. Yeah. Who do you think it is? I'm guessing Tio. But if you other guests, put them down below. Or if you agree, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you all in a bit. Oh yeah, and if you know where my tag-along slot is, let me know. 'Cause clearly I've forgotten.
Now then.